All right, welcome, Math 130 students. This is just a little quick video to kind of show you around the website and get you started. It's not easy to get everything just from reading, I know that. But anyway, I'm Robert. I'm going to be your instructor this semester. Just a couple of things to look at. Everything is written down, okay, but just a couple of things that I want to point out that might make things a little bit easier for you. You can always send me an email anytime if you have questions, okay, but just make sure you read everything. So if I'm in the Montgomery College website, I go to Blackboard, and then I see our Math 130 class. And everything that we need here is on this sidebar, okay? So I'm going to send out a couple of announcements on the first day of class, the 24th. You're going to go to Getting Started first, right? You're going to be watching this video. You're going to register for My Math Lab. You're going to read the syllabus. You're going to go into the discussion board and introduce yourself. And then you're going to get started on the week 1 assignments. I think the hardest thing about the course is staying organized and getting things done on time. So just try and don't wait till Sunday. Everything's due Sundays. Week 1, first Sunday of the week. Week 2, next Sunday, right? Except for the final. I give you a little extra time to get the final in. I give you more than a week. A couple of things. Write the schedules here. So everything you have to do for week 1. It's either My Math Lab homework or it's homework from the book, right? So we'll talk about both of those. The My Math Lab homework is more of a calculation thing, but you should still be using the concepts from the textbook. And the other homework is more theoretical and more opinion and what did this student do wrong type of thing, right? So, but the textbook homework is listed. I only have the first week ready. It's okay. So there's details on the problems that you have to do from each section. I think the most confusing thing about it is that when you do these 3 sections, or whatever number of sections it is for the week, you're supposed to take pictures of everything you did and convert them all into a PDF. I use, what do I use? I use, I forget what I use. Give me a second, I'll remember. But so you take pictures of all your written work, put them into a single PDF, and then put them into this CAM scanner is what I use, and then put them into underneath each week details. There's a Dropbox, so you'd upload that single PDF to the Dropbox, right? Right. So attach a file, that type of thing. So the schedule's there, right? The first week of homework details are there. The first week of reading assignments, well, the reading assignments go by chapters. So there's some chapter 1 in week 1 and week 2. But it's just giving you hints at what you should be looking at when you're working on the, when you're working on the textbook, reading in the textbook. So I think the most important thing I show you today is My Math Lab, right? So mymathlab.com, and I gave you all the information about how to register for our course. Oops, sorry. mymathlab.com. Here we go. Once you register, right? So if you're accessing our course for the first time, you go in as a student. But once you've got your account all set up, you can just sign in. And I will show you our course. You should probably only have one course, unless maybe you're taking the O30 course as well. But I want to just see what this looks like as. Can I do a student view here? Not sure. But the main thing is in assignments. That's really the main place you have to go. Well, there's 2 places, the assignments and the e-text. Right? So the assignments, you'll see there is an actual assignment, and then there's media. Inside of the media, is, and I have to change these due dates, is our videos and quick links to the textbook and that type of thing. And then the actual assignment is there as well. Let me show you what the textbook looks like. So I go to eText, and I have to do this like 2 or 3 times for some reason. Nothing is perfect, we all know this. So then I finally can open up the eText. Of course, I can change my zoom settings. I can see 1 page or 2 pages, that type of thing, right? And the important thing here is if you're the syllabus says you should buy the physical book, and I totally agree with that. I think the physical book with the MyMathLab Access will also include this electronic book, okay? And that's your best price because you're going to be taking 3 classes, 130, 131, 132, right? So you could get away with only using the electronic version, but I don't think it's the best choice. That's up to you, okay? So, but as I'm reading in section 1.1, that's where the book starts, right? There'll be direct links to videos in here. So, but I want to be reading these. I want to possibly be taking notes. Right, there's little class activities that will jump to the back of the book, right? Of course, there's all these examples. You want to, when you're reading a book, reading a math book, you want to have pencil and paper and do the examples that they're doing. That will help a lot with the written homework, okay? But there are videos in here. So here, for example, is a video, and most of the videos are done by the author, the professor that wrote the textbook. So, but then you can watch the videos, and there's a lot of times actual students doing things, and you're trying to figure out what they did right or what they did wrong, that kind of thing. So that's really valuable. You got to do a lot of reading in this course. So, I guess the other thing would be my office hours, right? We're going to do office hours from Zoom. And the grading, I try to make it really simple on the grading. Your MyMathLab homework is 25%. Your written textbook homework is 25%. All your contributions to discussions and reflections, again, all due on Sunday nights. And then the only thing that's really kind of graded is the final exam, and that's everything's 25%. So it should be. It's not an easy course. It's a lot of work, you know. But if you work on everything as I have it set up, you should do very well. So I think that's it for me to talk today. But you know, I'll be talking to you. Please ask for help, right? Ask for help if you need it. Office hours, email, that type of thing, and get to work right away. Try and do a little bit every day. Don't leave it for the weekend. It'll be impossible to get it all done. Okay? All right. See you in class, so to speak.